It opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Running for the first time with the Louisville Cardinal. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Lamar now from the gun. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Takes this in at the 25. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Hits him on the out route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st and 10 from the 43. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll cobble together a yard there. John D. Matabike making that stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Dumps it off to his running back. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 13 on that play. It's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st down from the 42. Trying the right side. And he gets it forward to show about a yard out of that. Elisa Isaac stops him there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's going to score! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Into traffic, complete! And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks wish that away from.
Yeah, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Lamar out of the pistol. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First down throw for Jackson. Near the goal line. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a one-point game. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he is stuffed with authority there, but that stuff came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
46-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11.
Attack! 15! Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 45-yard line.
Another carry for him. He finds space for a few yards that time. Justin Matabike making that stop.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
He finds Worthy, complete. And he goes out a little short of the 40. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And the defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Blown back to the backfield, and they give it to him. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the bank in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short. Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a second quarter lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. On return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. This is Cox. That's Walker. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Finds a man right side. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Lamar throwing again. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Looking for some. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Pass is caught at the 9. Catch it just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
Go. You.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked?
Wanna quit?
Not helping themselves with that penalty, and now lining up to try this 4th down.
Hey, middle.
They'll throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They're going to throw out of the gun. That's Worthy running slant. And they're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Kansas City.
To the air, Mahomes. Dumped off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now a give running right. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Hits him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
First down throw, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Another throw for Mahomes. Pass complete to Campbell. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
The offense is set. 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. Escapes the pocket. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Jackson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
No, we take.
Lamar now from the gun. Finding Flowers. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Jackson's going to throw again. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Here's Mahomes on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Play straight ahead, and he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yellow.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes, and he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Yellow.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a gain of 4 there, and that's a Chiefs first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Kansas City.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Yellow. I go, lady.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Dump off, caught by his back. Escapes the defender. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. And gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, Mahomes to throw. It is caught left side. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up. It's second and goal. Here's Mahomes now. Buys top, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Attack!
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
A 29-yard attempt.
Knocks it through, and then extends their lead to 14.
And the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you'd love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here's second and 10 from the 21.
Sit on! Hey, on! You! Report!
Throwing again is Lamar. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
No, we change.
Lamar throwing again. Finds him on the crossing route. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They get 35 out of that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Offense in a hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Go. Yeah. Middle. Flag like you mean it.
Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Working quickly here.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Going ground on first and goal. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut. Offense in the hurry up here.
Up of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. Come on, the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for 2.
Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They give it to the back of his own lead. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
16.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Attack! Hey, Ripley!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
A gain of 16 yards. And the first down, Chiefs.
On first down, they'll run. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Attack!
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To the air, Mahomes. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Quick throw to the left is complete. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Back to the air, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. They'll have the first down and even more. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. If the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs lead by 15 now. Butker on now to kick this one away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down.
Return it.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns. And usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
And again, it's Jackson. All in left side. They're going to give him the 24-yard line. He's stopped a snap short of that first down marker.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Jackson on 3rd and 1. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Jackson, quick pass wide. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Trying for it on the ground. And he'll get in. The 2-point try successful. Now they trail by 7.
31. Ravens 24. Tyler Luke to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Yellow.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
1st down, Chiefs.
First and 10 from the 43.
Yellow.
There's a dive up the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Now it's Mahomes. Ooh, sharp running here. He's past the 30. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock the defense flat on its back.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Attack!
Sending him on the dive. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score.
I know know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Not an enviable spot as they come up, 3rd and long.
Yellow. 180.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Chiefs leading by 7.
37-yard attempt.
Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. Butker knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
On the return, here comes Davis. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
180. Finish it. 180. Sit up. 180. Finish it up. Finish it.
Now Jackson. He got a man downfield. It's Bateman. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for the Ravens' 1st down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. On 1st down, Jackson. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20.
That's Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10.
In the red zone on 1st. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion and nets them the 1st down.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
180. Cut.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw. For Brock, the run certainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
They're going to pass it here. Connecting on the slant. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2nd and 3 now. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Flush down out to his left. And really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Looking to throw. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got 1 hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
No, we changed it.
We look to throw it. And he got there in time. He's taken down. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That means their final 1. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here. 2nd and 19. Back to throw. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Throwing now. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And he can't get the first, but he does get out of bounds. Now they're up against it, 4th down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Gets it downfield. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on 4th actually worked. They got the 1st down, and then they fumbled.
Kate, that's like saying the dinner looked so good before the waiter dropped the plate. The results were there as designed, but one mistake took it all away.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for my partner Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs, as we say